Yo ho, fellow pirates, how are you all doing today? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Radiance enhancement. And as you can see, you can upgrade all sorts of artifacts and your ships. If you do a ship, you can get to level 5. It will give you some power, some attack bonus, some HP bonus, but that's not the main reason why you're doing it. The main reason is going to be to get this Navigator Precision 1 for this ship. And if you can get up to level 20, the Navigator Precision 2 for this ship. But yes, the Navigator is a new hero that you can put on your ship. Let's get to one. I got mine on the Warhammer, and I put Barnacle there because he's my highest ranking legendary that I'm not actually using on any of my builds. As you might think, an extra hero on a ship, that is incredibly powerful. It is, but it's not as powerful as you might think. You know, I put Barnacle here, I put him with a legendary trinket, and I got 300,000 power from one ship. If you can get him all 5 of the ships, that's 1.5 million power. It is a big upgrade, but it's not as big as like millions and millions and millions of power. But yeah, it is gonna take you a while. It is doable as a free-to-play player. But of course, if you pay, you'll get there faster. The Navigator will only provide their stats. And it reads as all stats, but it's not even all stats. Their skills, trinket skills, and trinket effects will not take effect. That means that if we look at all of the strength, 3215, 3115, and 3077, that if we go to the actual strength, that both accumulates to 9407. That's 100% of the stats. But for the strength of the Navigator, we only have 645. But he has 2150. That is 30% of the stats that are listed right here are actually being transferred to the ship. So it's not like an actual 100% new hero on there. It's 30% of their stats. Not their skills, not their trinkets, nothing. It is good to put a trinket on there. Of course it is, because it will give you more stats. So in this case, 640 will give me about 210, 213 constitution on the ship, which will help increase the HP. If I put on a trinket that has 30% armor bonus like this one, and if I then take it off, we can look at it beforehand, 3944, and then take it off, remove, it will become 3917. That's 27 armor missing. And that is only because of the stats. As you can see, 64, so 21 of the stats are transferred, and then a little bit of the bonus that the ship already has naturally. As you can see, the 33% bonus. So that's 27. Yeah, that's what is increasing that. But it's not only increasing your ship. Keep in mind that you're increasing the slot that you're putting on. If you're after that, you say, well, I upgraded my Warhammer, got him an extra slot, but I wanted to do it on my Stormbringer. You can just switch out the ships. If, for example, I wanted to do that, I can just switch out this ship, for example, my other ship, and then the Stormbringer will have the extra slot. So it's not an upgrade to your specific ship, it's an upgrade to the ship's slot. Like the 4th slot, the 5th slot, the 3rd slot. But since the flagship is the only ship that you can switch out, an upgrade to your flagship is always going to be for your flagship. So keep that in mind when you choose the upgrade. Every one of these can be changed around. Only the flagship is a permanent one. We are not talking about the 6th, because if they would add the 6th, that would be another increase for the whales, right? So we're not talking about the 6th one missing right here. Then you can also upgrade artifacts. The main thing as a low spending player I would say focus on is the Hourglass of Time and the Sea Soul Mirror. I'm currently busy with the Sea Soul Mirror. I am not doing it for the 1% increase in construction speed. I am doing it for the level 3 bonus that every time you do a 10 conch pull for Echo Conches, that's the purple ones, it will only cost 9. So once a day, if you do a 10 pull, it will only cost you 9 conches. That is very powerful as a free-to-play player, of course. And then we have the cost of the first 10 pull each day is reduced to 9 time conches. For the gold ones, if you can get up to level 5, it will do that as well. So, of course, that is very good and very powerful. And since I am sitting on 144 gold conches saved up for next season, yeah, I am busy upgrading that right now. Then you have the Hourglass of Time, and the Hourglass of Time is what you use to upgrade or speed up everything that is happening in your construction. So the resource gathering, the construction, the stargazing, but as far as I noticed, not the Radiance. The Radiance isn't affected by this. Also, if you speed up the Radiance, it is affected by only general speed-ups, not the stargazing speed-ups, and it also doesn't list if you are in Pirate Legend Stargazing course. It does not register as that as well. So keep that in mind. But then we go to the Hourglass of Time. Normally it's 2 hours every 12 hours. For me, it's pretty difficult to keep maintaining that 12-hour rotation, because if I wake up in the morning at 8 AM, I do them immediately. I need to set a timer on 8 AM in the evening to also do it immediately. But you know, you can only do it when the timer runs out, so you do it at 8:01, and then the next morning I need to do it at 8:02, and then the next evening I need to do it at 8:03, and then at some point I forget, and then I do only once a day. So if you can get the cooldown reduction down, in this case it's 10, in this case I'm already up to 20 minutes, but as you can see it is 10 minutes if you go to level 2, 20 minutes in the cooldown reduction, 30 minutes in the cooldown reduction, and it can go up to a full hour. So you can do this once every 11 hours instead of 12. But the main reason is the extra time reduction. If you go to level 1 alone, 3600 seconds is an extra hour. That means instead of 2 hours, you do 3 hours. As I said, it's difficult for me to maintain doing it 2 times every day because of the 12-hour cooldown. If I can get up to level 2, that means that it's easier for me to do that. So it's not only doubling the amount of times I do it, but also giving me extra hours. So we go up to 3 hours, 4 hours, we go up to 5 hours if we can get it to level 5. And if you go up all the way to level 10, it will give you an additional 12 hours of speed ups. That is a total of 14 hours every time you do it. And as I said, it's easier because now the cooldown is 11 hours. So you can do that very easily twice a day. So that's 28 hours of speed up you can do. But how much does it cost to actually go up? Well, I made a spreadsheet. Of course, I'm a numbers guy. I made a spreadsheet. As you can see right there, Astral costs for level 1, 50, 60, 90, 120 and 200. To go all the way up to level 5, it will cost you 520. If you want to go all the way up to level 10, the increase is even higher. It will cost you 2300 Radiance. But keep in mind that you can get 100 Radiance for free in the Pirate Legend each day if you can get up to the highest one. You can get 30 in this chest, 30 in that chest, and 40 in that chest. That is 100 speed ups, 100 Astral Essence you can get each day. So in about 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks, I would say that you can have your Hourglass up to level 10 and your Sea Soul Mirror up to level 5. That is achievable, free to play, within a month. I know you all want that today, but you would have to spend to do that. But you have to choose. Are the other ones any good? Yes, the eye will give you extra recovery time, so you'll do it faster. It will give you sailing speed, a 1% always, and a 10% for a minute after you use one. The Storm Horn is the next one that I would try to upgrade. Gives you another sailing speed by 1, of course, that's not much. And again, the 10% sailing speed each 1 minute that you do it. But I am a guy that really likes my Lord of the Sea Monday trade routes. Which this will increase a lot. Usage, duration increase, instead of 20 seconds, it will do 21 seconds. And usage limit, which means that you can have stored up to 2. Going to the thing, you can see duration increase, you can go all the way up to 30 minutes. And then usage limit increased, it gets 2 extra. So you can get a reserve of 3 at some point. So yeah, that really helps you out if you do that. Every time you do a horn, it will help you out for a minute after if you can get up to level 10. But again, that is another 23 days. Then we have the Golden Compass. Daily uses increase, so you can get, instead of 20 compasses, you get 21. And that goes all the way up to 10 extra for level 30. That means that Quick Exploration at level 5 will cost 2 instead of 3, and Quick Treasure Hunt cost reduced to 2 instead of 3. I use the Quick Treasure Hunt a lot because I create these, let me go look at that, I create these treasure coves for me to collect on the Lord of the Sea Monday, so all of them are at the same place. Yeah, and I use the mechanism where you can do the treasure, click it there and do it instantly to spawn it near your flagship at that moment. So yeah, that is what I use a lot. So it would be useful, but I don't think I'll be focusing on that because I have never run out of compasses at the end of the season. Just be patient. You will, even using 3 compasses instead of 1, like I'm usually doing, I do not run out of compasses at the end of the season. So yeah, I would not recommend it as a slow spend, as a medium or low or free to play spending player. So yeah, those are the enhancements. Those are the things that you can do and focus on. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because next video I will be showing you how to get the most Astral Essence out of your pirate legend. I will be sharing any of my tactics to get you over that hump of 18 points a day. I will be showing you all of that next time. If you subscribe, you'll get notified the next time that video goes live. Leave a like on this video to show the algorithm that you liked it, and leave a comment if you have any more questions about this enhancement system. And I will see you all next time and wish you happy sailing!